Welcome to our YouTube channel. In this training, we'll be looking at the summarize column function of this analysis. How to use the summarize column function of this analysis. So to use the summarize column function of this analysis, first and foremost, let me explain my table. This is my table. My table, I have the product key and I have up to category. This is my table. I also have the sales table. This is my sales table. I want to summarize some of this column. I want to summarize the order quantity from my sales table. I want to summarize the customer key from my sales table. And also I want to pick some tables from the product table. Now this is my product table and I want to pick the column for the model of my product table and also the category table. So the first thing I'm going to do is to click on new table. Now because the summarize column function of this analysis, let's call that product 4. So let's call that summarize product. Okay. Now you will click on the summarize column function. Now in the summarize column function, we have some argument. The first argument are the columns you want to group the summarize table. Now the first I want to go to the sales customer key. So it's going to arrange it the sales customer key. It's going to group the summarized column by the sales customer key and also by the sales order quantity. That's after grouping it by the customer key with the sales order quantity. Let's hit the enter. Now the very moment we hit the enter button, you can see we have the order quantity 1 first. You can see that. So before we have order quantity 41 and the rest of them, we can see the sales customer quantity. And okay, now that's the customer key. Okay, now if I want to let me type a comment. You can see the argument. If we have a filter here, I can decide to filter this particular table. I can decide to add a filter, not a filter expression, a filter. Now that's a filter column. When I say order quantity, sales order quantity, now I want to add a filter. It has the name of the table and the filter we want to add to that particular table. If I want to filter the sales table, I click on that. Then what filter do I want to add to the sales table? Let's assume the order quantity. Now if I'm only interested in the order quantity equals to 1, I hit the sum of that button and it gives me the order quantity equals to 1. Now you can see I can only have 1 at the bottom of that. So I've summarized it. If I want to summarize more columns here, I said sales order quantity, I have 2. Also, if I want to include order table in my, for instance, now I want the product. Let's assume I'm interested in product category. Okay. Or let me say product category, and I want to filter Now you can see my filter expression. Now in my filter expression, you can see my filter expression is included in the group by column. Now I'm grouping by customer key, order quantity, and product key. Now now you can see I have 31,102 rows here. The moment I remove this, I make okay. Let me assume that I want to group by. Let me delete this. Let's assume I want to group by the product table. Okay, filter product table where that's the filter expression now where product category equals to bikes. Okay. Now I have the product category here. I hit the enter button. I hit enter, it's giving me all bike throughout. Now I have 18,525 rows. Now the moment I remove this off, the moment I remove this column off, and I hit the enter button. Now you can see that particular column is off. I still have 18,525 rows, but it's not making use of this product category equals to bike. Now you see the column for bikes is not coming up. Now the moment I put this here, I put this back and I change this to model. Let me see model instead of category, and I hit the enter button. Now you can see the model coming up. Now I added a filter that is what for bikes. Now when you look at, I have 277,875 rows. Now this analysis for Power BI apply this filter context into this into the particular column, into the group by column, because I make use of product category equals to bikes, and it applied that there. If I, for instance, now let's it applies the filter into that particular category. But if I delete this off, let's assume I delete off this. Now I have 277,875 rows. Let me hit the enter button without the filter. Now I have 2,223,000 rows without applying the filter. So the moment I apply the filter, it reduces that row to 277,875 rows. Now, to tell you that, now when you want to apply a filter using the summarize column function, the filter expression must be one of the group by column. Must be one of the group by column. Now in this case, I make use of product model. I'm making use of a product table to filter. I'm filtering by product table. Product table, one of the column for product table must be listed in this group by table. So let me return it back to normal, what I did before. So when using the summarize column function, now this group by table, this group by columns of customer key, sales, order quantity, product category. Now when we want to filter, you can see I'm filtering by product. I'm filtering by product table. The product table, one column of the product table must be included in this particular by column. For instance, if I decide to filter by another table, it won't give me, it won't work. For instance, I want to filter by reseller table. Let's assume I want to filter by reseller table, where reseller, let's assume where reseller city, I want to filter by reseller table, where reseller city, let me get the city. Okay. Okay, let me get a reseller city. Okay, we have a reseller city. Let's assume Camarillo. Camarillo. Let's assume Camarillo. Let's assume Camarillo. So let's go back to what we're doing. So now I want to switch by where reseller city equals to Camarillo. Let's call that Camarillo. Now, if I do this, it won't affect the numbers of rows. Now, you can see initially I have 96,625 rows here. So, without the filter, let me remove that. Okay, without the filter, under the filter, I have 96,625 rows. So when I include the filter now, when I include the filter into that expression, when I include the filter and hit enter, I still have 92,625 rows to tell you that the filter is not impacting, have no effect on the summarized column table. Why? Because now none of my group by column here is found in reseller column. So I don't have any of the column here that is in reseller table. So that is the reason why it's not coming up, because those tables are actually indirectly related to reseller table, but is not coming up. So rather, let me rather put filter by product. I have product category here. I can use the product model, but let's use the product category. Filter by product category. Okay, thanks for watching our video. Watch out for our next video. So thank you for watching our video. Watch out for our next video.